The person who searches by symptoms will get a list of medications that help those symptoms, and then they can learn by reading our notes and our warnings what the different medications do.
The key feature of your product is that you can compare different medicines and you can compare the ingredients inside those medicines, right?
We started out focusing on the consumer as our customer, and we rapidly enrolled several thousand consumers who gave us a lot of good feedback.
So you are comparing these medicines. Are you using any AI for that? Hello everyone, my name is Ali. I'm the CEO of Al-Burraq Technologies. Thank you so much for giving us a good response. And today we have another tech star with us, Laura Gardner. How are
I'm
you
well,
today?
thank you. How are you?
Thank you so much for joining us. It will be great if you can give us your brief introduction so that our audience can connect with you.
Okay, well, I am Laura Gardner. I'm the CEO of Persimmon AI. I founded Persimmon 5 years ago, and we've been developing a number of products ever since. And prior to that, I was in two startups, one of which I was in for almost 20 years, and the other for 3 years, and both were sold with a nice return. And I then founded Persimmon AI, and I'm happy to tell you all about it.
It's been your second startup
It's
or the
actually
third
been my
one?
third startup.
Right. And it's been 5 years you're doing
Yes,
Persimmon
5
AI,
years.
right? So what kind of products you guys are developing under Persimmon AI umbrella?
We are focusing on pharmaceutical related products. Our very first one was a database of over the counter medication, which is something that people don't usually focus on. They usually focus on prescription medication, but we saw a need to help explain the over the counter market to especially to refugees and newcomers to this country, but also useful for regular American citizens who want to go to the pharmacy with a clear idea of what they're looking for.
Right. But when you go to the pharmacy and even you know that what you're looking for, there is a certain rules involved and they do not give you the medicine you're looking for if you are going, you can say, without prescription or something like that,
Well,
right? So how you guys are managing it, or is there any regulations involved with you guys as well?
Well, what we focus on is providing the ability for a user to compare and different medications and to search for one that fits their needs. So they can pull up 3 medications at a time and compare their ingredients and their indications and their warnings, and fine tune their search as much as they want to until they come up with the right medication for their symptoms. And I could give you an example of how that product actually helped me. Even though I am a physician by background, I went to the pharmacy looking for an allergy medication, and I found myself lost among all the cold and fever medications that all seemed to have ingredients I didn't want. And so I went back and used my product to look for an allergy medication that did not have cough or sore throat treatment in it, which I didn't need. And my product was able to identify the exact right medication that I should look for when I go back to the pharmacy.
Right, right. So I have another question related to that. Because what you're telling is that seems like then that this product is for the customer who knows things. It is not for the general audience who is not aware of the ingredients involved, ingredients that medicine have. So am I right that this product is not for the general audience? It is for the specific audience only. Am I right?
Actually, we hope that it would be used by the general audience as well, because you don't have to know anything in advance to use it. You can search, instead of searching by ingredients, you can search by symptoms, and you can put in runny nose, cough. You can put in trouble with menstrual period. There's 12 different medical regimens that you can click on, and it will give you the whole choice of everything, which you can then narrow down depending on what specifically you're looking for.
The key feature of your product is that you can compare different medicines and you can compare the ingredients inside those medicines, right? But if you are a normal customer who is not aware of ingredients and the details a medicine has, and he search from the symptoms, he won't be able to use that value your product has, right?
The person who searches by symptoms will get a list of medications that help those symptoms, and then they can learn by reading our notes and our warnings what the different medications do. And let's say they get
Right.
a nose drop that our database tells them is not to be taken with Tylenol, let's say. And they don't need to know anything about the other ingredients. They just need to know that it's not compatible with Tylenol, and they should stop any Tylenol medication that they're taking while they use the nose drop. So it's educational, and the users will learn about the different ingredients as they use it.
Right. And how you are comparing these medicines? Are you using any AI for that?
We will be using AI. We did not use it to build our prototype because it wasn't popularly available back then. But now that we have AI available, we do plan to use it to help us when we, especially in the other half of our product, helps people who come from either India or Mexico. It lets them put in their home medication that they're looking to replace. And let's say they're looking for a medication very popular in India called Crocin, and they don't know what they should take in the US to match Crocin. So they can put in Crocin in our country comparison guide, and it will tell them what English medication is identical to Crocin.
Got it. So in future, you are planning to integrate AI
Yes,
inside your product,
definitely.
right? Right. What is the current stage of the company right now? How many users are using it actively, and what you guys are looking for right now?
We started out focusing on the consumer as our customer, and we rapidly enrolled several thousand consumers who gave us a lot of good feedback. And one of the things we learned from the consumers is that this is a product they would like to have available to them when they go to the pharmacy. Now, it is available. If they pull it up on their phone, they have it. But the other thing we learned is that it would be helpful for them if the product was available, let's say, on a kiosk inside the pharmacy. And based on that, we started marketing to the actual pharmacies with the idea that by making this product available on a kiosk or on a countertop, they would save a lot of their pharmacists' time, who would not have to answer the simple questions people have about the over-the-counter medicines. So that's where we're focusing right now, is on the B2B side, trying to sign up pharmacies to have this on display.
Got it, got it. That will give a good boost to the product for sure. Because if B2B customers are attached, that means you will get a lot more traffic on your platform.
That's our hope.
Yeah. So I would suggest, because I am from a tech background, right? And it's been almost 10 years I'm in the tech business, and we are providing software engineers all over the world. We are providing websites, mobile application, AI, ML services. So considering my background, I can give you one suggestion, that instead of giving them chaos, because every pharmacy has its own system. So I would suggest that if we can somehow look into those systems, those existing systems, and integrate our platform with that, that will be something which will require less effort, and it should be much more easier than providing kiosk or something like that, because when you involve hardware or another system that face a lot of challenges, I want you to avoid those challenges and just integrate with their systems.
Well, that's a very good idea, and I will definitely look into doing that as well.
Right. We can help you in the AI and ML side as well. And if you want to do a mobile application of your product, we can help you in that as well, where you can just scan the medicine or something like that. We can do that. So that is another side we can collaborate on.
Excellent.
Perfect. Okay, let's talk about the remote work, right? What do you think about that? And what are the pros and cons of remote work?
Well, remote work is working very well for us. My co-founder is based in Mumbai, and he and I have been working happily together for almost 2 years with him remotely. Working. I believe that pretty much any employee can work remotely successfully if there's a sufficient infrastructure for checking in and for supervision. So I'm in favor of remote work, and it's working well for us.
Perfect. Working in a health tech startup is a different story all over the world because the regulations are different. So, what kind of challenges you have faced in the health tech startup?
Our challenges have been the product is very popular. The thousands of people who are using it now have all told us they like it, they use it. But the big but is they don't like paying for it. And that's one reason why we decided to try B2B in a hope that we could make it
Right.
available free to the end user and have the pharmacy itself be the sponsor.
Right. I would suggest here that if you can give me demo of your product, I can for sure look into the business models we can generate and the revenue streams we can generate from this product, even for the B2C as well. Because one thing is that customers all over the world does what there are penalty of softwares available or products available online which are very small products and customers are paying to those products. So it is just all about the value. If we are able to generate enough value for them, that means they will pay us. So it will be good. I can give some time. And if you can give me a demo of your product, I can for sure look into the business models of this product.
I would be delighted to give you a demo.
Okay, perfect. We can set it up after this podcast and we can decide when we can do
Sure.
that, right? Okay, so let's move forward toward the end of the podcast. And I would like you to give some advice to the aspiring entrepreneurs who are looking to you right now and give some advice to them so that they can learn from you and avoid the mistakes you did in the past.
Okay, well, the biggest problem we had starting out was that we started looking for venture financing too early before we had proven the value of our product. And we got a lot of pushback with the investors saying, we want to invest in your product, but we need to see more adoption. And that slowed us down a lot because cultivating investors takes a lot of time. It takes almost the full-time energy of the CEO, and the rest of the team has to carry the ball while the CEO is involved in developing the investment community. So I would suggest having the CEO focus on bringing the product to a more complete state before trying to go after investment capital. And we learned that lesson early, and we then bootstrapped, which is self-funding, for another year before we went back to the investment community. And that helped our argument that we have a useful product that will win customers.
Right. So that was an important lesson that first of all you have to prove your value and then go to the investors. So thank you so much, Laura, for that. And I wish you good luck. And thank you so much for watching our episodes. Thank you so much for giving us feedback. We will keep bringing more tech stars to your screens. Thank you so
Thank
much.
you.
Have a nice day.